Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you? It's Joanne Lavelle here from Michael Lavelle Estate Agents in Dundalk, and I'm here for another virtual viewing on a great house that we're listing. This time I want to show you this lovely house behind me. It's number 1 St. Moira's Terrace there on the Castletown Road. Now the location of this property is really important for a number of reasons. From the practicality side, you are within walking distance of the town centre, and you're also on the Castletown Road, which brings you to within a few minutes drive of junction 17 of the M1 motorway. And you're also to the opposite end along the Castletown Road. At the end of that you get to Bridge Street, which is part of the town high street. From the perspective of important infrastructure, you have several national schools and secondary schools within walking distance of this property, and a lot of important amenities that you would expect, not only retail but also transport and, as I mentioned, schools and so on. So as you can see, the property is a red bricked end of terrace property. It's a lovely big site actually, and when you look through to the end and you'll see the size of the back garden and a couple of important elements like that. So without further ado, let's take a look inside. So we're coming into the property now, and we're in the entrance hallway. And actually one of the things that you're going to notice is some really lovely, sort of very contemporary colour schemes throughout the property. We're straight in now into the living room, the first of 2 reception rooms. Okay, it's a very comfortable space. There is an open fire here, and it's a semi-solid, or perhaps I should say a clip floor here below, and you can see recesses there on either side of the fireplace, and suitable for if you wanted to put in cabinetry, but equally just useful for space for the television and so on. So the property itself measures approximately 115 square meters, so definitely bigger inside than it looks from outside. It has been extended, and I'll show you these as we go along. So we're now coming into the second reception room. You can see it's being used as a family room, and another nice feature here is a beautiful fireplace here with a cast iron inset, and again open fire there. Okay, again semi-solid floor here, and you can see nice use of the recesses there. This room then leads straight on to the kitchen. In the kitchen you have a monochrome black and white tiled floor, and you can see kitchen and cabinets there, and all of the appliances are freestanding. In here I thought a very clever solution. Underneath the stairs is a walk-in larder, pardon me, a walk-in larder, and nicely organised space there, and you can see even there space for a chest freezer. It's always good to see where there is storage in a property. Okay, into my left there, just behind that door then, is the hot press. So nicely panelled around the dining area of the room there, as you can see. And then towards the back of the property is the bathroom. So the bathroom is, as you can see, it's fully tiled. It's a timber tongued and grooved ceiling, electric shower there. Okay. Now, and then we'll go and look at in the back garden. Lovely big space here, fully enclosed, and you can see there on the left it's oil-fired central heating. There's the tank. Now there are 2 garden sheds. The back one is going to be taken away, and it's not included, but I can tell you that behind that back shed is a double gate which leads out to a laneway and rear access. Okay, so that's the house from the back. You can see the part that's extended is there where we were a moment ago, in the bathroom section actually. Okay, but as you can imagine, there's loads of space here if you wanted to develop this, whether you wanted to create a drive-in space for a car, or whether, as happened next door, if you wanted to extend. But it is a lovely big back garden, and what's also really nice, I think, is the lovely original red brick side wall all along the side boundary. All right, so that is the back of the house, and we'll go back through now. You can see there, this is the back hallway. It's quite smartly fully tiled there, which is a very practical treatment of a back entrance hallway. That's back in through the kitchen. I don't know, did I point out? Yes, the panelling, it runs around the other wall as well. And it's a modern kitchen cabinet fittings there too, with again the nice monochrome black and white check and splashback behind the counters to match the floor. And again, the toned and grooved ceiling overhead, so nice comfort factor there. Now we go on ahead upstairs. That's just going back through there. So first on the return is the first of the bedrooms. It's a lovely double room laid out now as a twin, dual aspect. Okay, what you have there is the Castletown Road, and also like to point out, good looking flat roof. That's the bathroom extension that I showed you, and that's you can get another kind of context of the size of the back garden there. There you go for that room. Nice space. Then across to the front part of the house, we have in here bedroom number 2. Again, another double room, good size. Okay, and what's here is built-in storage cabinets on either side of that chimney breast, which is coming up from the downstairs living room. Okay, so lots of space there, whilst there's still lots of space for a bedroom, but as you can see in this instance, it's being used as a sort of a guest space. Then through to the third bedroom and the largest. This is a lovely big room here actually. I'll show you from left to right. You can see here there's space there's a cot there at the moment, and then plenty of the space for the bed. Now, over beyond the bed there's some built-in wardrobe space there, and you can see there that space where the cot is could also be very well adapted to be used as, for example, built-in storage. But it's a huge space actually there, so it's good use of space. It's a good potential. That's outside the front of the property. You can see there the railway track a little bit further in the distance away, and that site there in front. And then of course when you carry on down there to the left, you'll get to Father Murray Park, and you are literally about 300 metres from the beautiful Icehouse Hill Park here, which is just further up at the end of Moira Terrace and back along Father Murray Park. So really what you have here is a very competent, quite spacious, 3-bedroomed, 2-reception room family home. It's a lovely townhouse setting. You're a short walk from town and a very short drive to the motorway if that's important. Schools, you have a choice of them on your doorstep virtually, and you have a property which really requires no work for the next occupant. It's been extended, so it ticks all of the boxes. It also has a good amount of built-in storage. And barring your own personal touch, really, it's lacking in absolutely nothing. So we are now available to do viewings on this property. Let me just come downstairs. So we're ready to do viewings on this number 1 Moira Terrace, and we'd be delighted to answer any questions that you have. I'm waiting on the BER to come in, so that should be available imminently, so the details on that are available. If you have any questions, please do let us know. As I say, we're ready to do the viewing on this lovely home now, and I think that if you're looking for something in town that's a good size, the good 3 bedrooms and ticks all of those boxes, I think that this might be of interest to you. We look forward to seeing you here very soon, and thanks for joining me on this virtual viewing. Bye bye.